Hey, what is going on, everybody? I am ZXRyuu, and in this video we're going to be continuing along and finishing up our playthrough of SPYRO the Dragon Reignited, the first game. So, hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited to kind of finish up this playthrough. It's been really cool to kind of see all the new changes and everything that have been made in this game, and I'm just really excited to kind of keep playing it and finishing it up. And so I hope you guys are as well. So let's load up our game. "71% at the Dreamweavers." The adventure continues and hopefully concludes. So we only have about, 10 more stages. Okay, since we've already defeated quite a few of these enemies, let's go ahead and just get forward a little bit. Get back to the enemies and everything that we haven't defeated. Get the treasure. Alright, here we are. Take care of you later. Take care of you two later as well. Alright, now it's my turn to control the Shrink Ray. Shrink you down. And both of you. Okay, that should be all that we need to take care of. Whoa, hi there, camera. Whoa.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Indeed. Whoa. Okay. I didn't realize those guys had that much knockback when they hit you. Maybe I've never gotten hit by them that much in the original game. I don't remember getting knocked off the platform like that. Wow. Dang. Well, at least we saved right there. Okay, he just punted me off the side. Ah. Dang it. That enemy got reverted. Haunted Towers. Oh, I've got a story about that stage. Alright. I'd rather flame. Okay.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
keep smiling because it's kind of interesting to see or just like hear the difference in voice acting and everything for the remaster as well as the music. So the original voice acting for that dragon was just like, the fools you see in this world are invincible. That does not mean they shouldn't be attacked. He was like a lot more serious. Nice, extra life. Yeah, I'll take care of you in a moment. Meant to take care of you before I died. Oh, I forgot about that treasure over on the side over there. Oops. Let's just do this for all the enemies. Oops, too far. Can't track that far, I guess. No. Yes. Okay. Let's go over here. Take care of this again. Gotcha. Let's go around this way, get this treasure. I always forget it. Every time I play this game, I always forget that specific treasure. I'm always like, where's that last 10 treasure? Gotcha. Completion's sake, so I don't forget if I defeated some of these enemies or not. Alright, you two. You don't actually have to jump on all the platforms. If you freeze the first one and then freeze the second one, you can just jump on the second platform. You don't have to worry about doing the first platform, really. Let's see here. Is that far enough? Yep. I like the self-healing grass. You know what, let's go ahead and take care of the flight stage since I'm right here, and then I'll figure out where that last treasure went. I like trains. Oh, how did I miss that? There's the train, there's the train. Come back through. Take that. This is another, for me, this is another one of those stages that it's not really linear, and so it's kind of hard to know like what order to do everything in. Well, I've completely messed this up. I can tell you that right now. Well, probably for the better anyway. I'm not sure if I was going to be able to beat that even. That was strange. Didn't trigger immediately. Well, that's not great. I'm gonna run out of time. There's no way I can get back to where the... yeah. Yeah, this was another one that gave me some trouble. Dang it. That was a waste of some time. Let's see if we can get back over to the train. Time runs out. Train. Yay! All right, got it. All right, let's get that last four. Let's get that last 4 treasure. Oh. How odd. Okay. Can't believe I missed all of that right there. All right. Time to go back to Lofty Castle since that's right here. I kind of like the Lofty Castle music. I just like kind of how airy and nice that it is. And what's weird is they have these in the stage. They have these like weird. In the original game, they look like flying pigs almost. But here they have like pelican beaks almost. They're like they look even more mythical. Interesting. Hello, treasure. Wow, I've never seen treasure land there before. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I really like the music to the Dreamweaver's world. Just it just feels really nice, and I don't know, just a lot of the music of this game just fits so well. All right, Demon Cupid. I don't know, just. It's some of my favorite music ever. I really like how, really like how it is. With our powers combined.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
That is kind of creepy and weird. That's what I'll say about that. That is weird, dude. That's some like weird anime stuff going on there. Need to put that doll away. The guy in the original game wasn't that weird. He was, I mean, his voice sounded kind of strange. He's always just like, fairies are always on your side, Spyro. But I didn't really think that much of it. That guy's weird. The only red slot machine box in the game, right back there. Thank you, fairies. Get out of here.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. Are you in the middle of sleeping or something? Oh, that's how you're supposed to get over there? Whoops. They're like, here, use this platform, and I'm just like, no, let me just do it the hard way. Alright. Whee! It's fun to fly. It's me. Oh no! I think this is going on to the end. Probably should have gone the other way with those four creatures. Good thing you're a terrible shot. Ah, missed him. In the original game, these creatures had like a really bad attitude. Like they would chase you, at least to a certain degree. It's like, whoa, what's your problem? Huh? Power up. Yeah, I think I should have gone the other way first. Okie dokie. Because I still need to go this way to get the key. Huh? Weird. Wait, did that happen in the original game too, where you would hit that guy and he would just kind of like fly into nowhere and then eventually poof? I think that actually is in the original game, come to think of it. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm just making up stuff, but I'm pretty sure that is. Kind of a weird quirk too. Okay. 2 more fairies. Okay. That's good. They kind of adjusted the hitbox on the fairy things too, because that was kind of a problem where you might or might not hit them. So, thank you.
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
I was always confused by what that guy said, because he said Lofty Castle 2, and I was thinking it was the number 2 rather than just like also. So, I don't know. I don't know why that confused me as a child, but it did. Oops. Man, I royally messed that up. Dang. Okay, let's try that again. Oops. I completely overshot that. Well, let's see here. If I'm in the area, I might as well go ahead and get the treasure chest since it's right over here. Right over here. Okay, let's go back and get the rest of the stuff that I missed. Two, huh? Alright, there's one. I hate it when I'm missing single gems. Feels kind of bad. Oh, there it is. Cool. Alright, that's it. I think the exit's a little ways off, so we'll just go ahead and exit level here. Okay, next stage. Let's do Dark Passage. Dark Passage, I think, has it's another one of my favorite tracks in the game. The original writer, Stuart Copeland, when he wrote this music, there was an interview with PlayStation Underground, and when he was writing the music, he said that the first, you know, the music that sounds all like nice and airy and, you know, it's not, you know, it just sounds really nice and easygoing and stuff, is because he was kind of, I don't know, he was like writing music based on how he was feeling about the stages and stuff that he was working on, because the harder the stages get, the more gritty the music gets. And so he's like, because I'm not a gamer or 11 or 10 or something, he's like, I have to work really hard to play these games. And so he was playing through all the levels to get a feel for the world so that he would know how to compose music for it. And so when you get to this stage in particular, this stage has a lot of like thrashy guitar and a bunch of other stuff. And so I just wonder if he really had a hard time with this stage in particular. It sounds like the most gritty in the game.
Can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools. Now you're thinking. Man, the creatures look even scarier in the HD remake here. It's like a demon dog. It's like reduced. Oh gosh. At least you can still kill now. It's reduced to a French bulldog. Either that or it's a demon bulldog. ZZ.
Thank you for releasing me.
Mr. Constellations. How about we don't? Those giant turtles are invincible. So you really have to flame the fool in order to shrink down the... Wow! Nice shot. But I magically ended up in this area, which is kind of a pain in the butt to get to. So thanks, dude, for the damage boost. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's kind of a weird jump that you have to make in order to get down here. And so it's nice that he kind of just shot me down here. Sure I didn't miss anything, because this is one of the areas that I tend to run past the treasure and not grab it. That could have been bad. That took away all my movement. Okay, we gotta get back here because that guy's not going to put his candle out on purpose. Those little dogs biting me in the butt. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember how you get up. Over here. Or maybe not.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Gnasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Ooh, thought I was gonna miss that jump. It's interesting those things actually have like a hurt sound, because before all it was the sound of Spyro thunking into their shell. Bad doggy. Oh, bossy.
Thank you for releasing me.
You are welcome. What are you shooting at there, dude? Shooting at the wall. Oops. No. No. I do like how quick Spyro moves. Like how fast you can change direction in this version. I think the analog really helps with that, where you can just do sharp direction changes. So you can kind of dash dance in this game. If anybody's unfamiliar with the concept of dash dancing, that's from Super Smash Bros. It's where you kind of go back and forth really fast with some characters. And so C-Sand and Fire and I kind of have a joke where dash dancing is in every game, you just have to be able to find it. So, there's the dash dancing in this game. Okay, so we need to finish up this whole room because the enemy knocked me off the platform, and so I missed some of this stuff.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Gnasty Nook. That's me, all right.
Indeed. Okay, I guess let's start here. This is where we got pushed off. Yay! Nice. I think that's actually the first time I've completed the level that cleanly. We're very close to the end now. Okay, how much do we have left? 2 stages. So maybe 1 or 2 more, actually. Interesting. So we're going to do Haunted Towers since we are right here. Oh, whoops. No. Haunted Towers is elsewhere. One kind of minor change as well that they made in this game is that if you defeat 2 enemies that give you butterflies, they'll just all collect at once. So you don't have to like get one and then get the other. So it'll just give you all of them all at once, which is nice. Saves a couple of seconds. These guys are... Whoa! Hello. Okay, that was not great. I don't know if it's just me or not, but the knockback on these enemies in this version is insane. Okay, let's try that again. There are a lot of jesters in this stage. feel like this stage like crazy. Ouch. A lot of branching paths in this level, but there's not that many things to go hunting around for, thankfully. The stage overall is pretty small, but there's just a lot of branching paths that you have to take care of, so. Should have gone the other way to get the key first. This level is a little hairy in places as well because you have to charge some of these enemies to get rid of them, but you can also charge yourself right off into a pit if you're not careful. Oh, extra life. Hey. Thank you. Definitely don't have as many lives as Crash Bandicoot, but I have enough. Anything? Nope. Okay. I don't think you absolutely have to glide there, but I just usually do. 'Cause I never know if Spyro's got enough reach to make that or not. Okay, so now we gotta flame 2 fools in order to get over to where we need to be, because that one lowers the platform. And you have to get on this platform. There we go. Make it over here.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
You as well. Okay. Let's see here. Did they fix this whole section? Because this, trying to hit all of these enemies while gliding was kind of bizarre, so. It actually behaves about the same. That one's really tricky because you have very little time to get over here. Okay, this jump and glide, I remember, was kind of tricky. Nice. Okay. See, that's what's supposed to happen. The little, like, flap thing is supposed to help you get to certain places, but sometimes it just feels like it's hurting you more than helping you. It's like not pushing you onto the platforms, it's pushing you down and away, so. You're supposed to be able to glide back over here. Yes. Okay, now that we have the key. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Actually, no, I'm not. Hey. Good name. You're the one. think the next... Okay, I think we're good to continue along. Not miss any treasure. Yeah, okay. It's pointing to the boss because the boss has treasure in him.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Interesting. I always thought the phrase was aim high and light, like your flame. Because usually it works to, like, flame him in the face. So, interesting. Aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes. This guy's really interesting in this version. I just like how he behaves. He's just kind of interesting. Yay, I got all the treasure first time through. Nice. The stage is a little iffy sometimes for me about that, so. 10,000. Here, actually, come here. Come here, cat. Okay, I'm back. The cat was starting to act up with my equipment. They sometimes will do that where they like lay on power cords and like try to turn things off and everything else, and it just ends up being, it has been a problem in the past. So it's like when they start doing that, I'm like, okay, it's time for you to leave. I love you, but I also don't want you to mess up certain things. Okay, now I gotta find where Haunted Towers is. I think I'm still going the wrong way. I think it's over there. So that's where I just was. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. I just came from over here. What the heck? I did it again. Okay. So, oh. Hey, bozo. No. Alright, Haunted Towers is the last stage that I completed in this game when I was playing through it. The reason being is there is a supercharge that was very confusing for the longest time on what I was supposed to do to be able to get to the last dragon, get the last treasure, everything. So this was the last stage that I completed. I had beaten the game, I had beaten everything else, and for the life of me could not figure out how to take care of this stage. So I spent weeks trying to figure out how in the world I was supposed to do it. So in a couple of senses, it's my favorite stage, but also it's kind of my favorite stage from the standpoint that I felt accomplished when I finally figured out what I had to do. Because it was very confusing, at least for me. I don't know if some other people figured out how to do that early on, but for me, I just was lost for a while trying to figure out how to do anything. So I'm like, I have everything else except for this very, very specific dragon and very specific treasure. Okay, I think that is all of those guys. Oops, I forgot. I need to go through there. Hello, fairy. Whoa, hello, camera. Yeah, when you super flame a lot of this stuff, it just like disappears rather than doing whatever special effect it normally does.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Oops. Ouch. Okay. Let's take care of the rest of those guys. Making sure not to forget the treasure on the outside. I tend to do that. Yeah, it's always hard to get all of the enemies first time through. It usually takes me like 1 or 2, sometimes 3, depending on how good my aim is. Almost missed that. All right, one more time. Okay, so this starts this whole supercharged section. So you need the supercharge to break some doors down in the next couple of rooms. But then also there's a fairy that you need to rescue as well.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Hey.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Gnasty Nork.
Alright. Oh, it ran out just at the wrong time. There's that. Okay. All right, so the next thing to do is come down the ramp, go around. Actually, that might not even be necessary. I could probably just use the ferry for that whole thing. Hello, ferry. I need your help. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so for this whole section here, we don't necessarily need we don't need the ferry for this one. Alright, but what we do need is we need to take the supercharged ramp, and this is the thing that, I don't know why, this is not that difficult when you think about it after you kind of know what's going on, but this confused me for the longest time on how you were supposed to get this last treasure and this dragon. So you come down here, take the second door, go this way, go up the ramp, and glide over here. And this puts you in this whole other section with this dragon.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
That was really nice to hear him say that, though, after having worked weeks to try and figure out how to beat this stage. Because I would just start the game and get stuck and then turn it off, come back and try again. Uh-oh, dang it, I'm gonna get stuck. You gotta beat this, nope, sorry, too late. Gotta go back and reset it. Some pretty strong fireworks if you can destroy steel. Okay, so I think this is far enough back to reset them. Yes, okay. So you have to get up this whole section here faster than the magician is spawning them so that you can make it past that one. Got hung up on the second to last one. Okay, so come back to this ferry. That resets them. Yeah, so we gotta move and move fast. Yes, got it. Okay, because then that puts you in a room with a different colored fairy. That gives you infinite flame power. That way, you can take your revenge on these guys that blocked you all those times getting up the ramps. Oh yeah, you can't forget about that either. Okay, now I believe the rest of the treasure is off in the other section. So what kind of tipped me off that this area even existed was in this room, you can look up and you can see into this area, and you can hear the dragon kind of wobbling back and forth doing that wah, 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 wah thing. So I knew there was something, but I could not figure out how to get over there, what to do, nothing. So eventually, just through no, I lost my super flame power. So it doesn't hold over when you die. Just through trial and error, eventually figured out that, oh, I can get over there. And that's how that whole thing works. Okay, so in order to get the super flame power back, we gotta go up the ramp again, do all of this again. Okay, let's try this again. Without getting bumped off the platform this time. Whoa. Guy there to mess you up. And that stage is done. So, yeah, that stage confused me, but it is also one of my favorite stages. So, I really like the music. I just like how, I don't know, just what you have to do. And I felt accomplished after, finally after beating that whole thing. I think that's the last stage. So I think we're ready to go visit the balloonist. Move on to the final world. They smack you and then wonder if they're gonna have retaliation. Let's see here. Are there any enemies I can use to get sparks healed? Not nearby. Okay, well, we'll just heal in Gnasty's world because there's quite a few right there.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Gnasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Can you control the balloon too? No, I guess not. You can't move around in the balloon or anything. All right, here we are.
Need a lift?
Nope, I don't need to talk to you. I was trying to avoid you. Wow, those rats are huge. All right, so So that's all we can do here. So let's free you. Hello, Delbin, again.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
Yeah, I wonder if it's almost like Delbin went to confront Gnasty himself and got recaptured. Well, that went all wrong. Okay. All right. Why the TNT doesn't immediately explode when you flame it? It has a countdown. Huh. These guys don't have their heart-shaped or like heart-patterned boxers in this one. It actually shows them like having ruined clothes from being exploded. Interesting. I was wondering if they were going to keep the heart-shaped underwear or not, or heart-patterned underwear or not. I think I kind of went around this kind of in a strange way. Hello, Latif.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
I think Latif is also one of the ones you free earlier on, and so you kind of end up re-freeing a couple of dragons because I think they decided that they wanted to go take on Gnasty themselves, and ended up getting trapped again. So, I mean, which I suppose is understandable since they weren't, you know, you're putting all your trust in a dragon who's basically a juvenile, and so you're not sure if, you know, what's going to happen, and so you just decide, okay, probably makes sense to take matters into our own hands, at least to a certain degree. I feel like I'm missing something. It's nice that they kind of automatically explode the TNT when you get rid of those guys too, because in the original game, the like metal crates and the TNT boxes and stuff would just kind of sit on the ground until you did something with them. So it's kind of nice that they just took the extra step to get rid of them for you, because sometimes it would cause problems. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. Whack. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Stage is pretty linear, but I often feel like I'm forgetting stuff along the way. Oh, nice. That worked. Kind of unorthodox, but it did work. Oh, yeah. They never saw it coming.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, he's kind of one of the dragons that I think indicates why they decided to come and take matters into their own hands, because again, you're not sure if little Spyro is going to be able to do anything to help the cause. So. Oh, that's cool. It's a lot faster to get rid of those guys. It used to just be blah, 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 but now it's just boom, boom, boom. Yes. Oh boy. Well, that was a bad situation, and I didn't have invincibility frames in there either. Wow. Okay. Oh man, I put my way back up here. Oh well. Whoa. Goofy, is that you? Whoa, hello. Well, that was glitchy. The enemies weren't even loaded. And then the first enemy just appeared and hit me. Strange. Wonder what caused that. Oops. Oh, need the key. Key is over here. Nope, that's the way forward. There we go. Key's over there. Whoops. Come on. Forward. And charge. Forward. And charge. Okay. All right. First time through. Nice. Let's get out of here. Okay, so that unlocks the next stage. Twilight Harbor. Sure, this stage will look pretty. Whoa, those guys fire immediately now. Okay. Wow. I don't remember them being able to shoot like that. What are you, an inkling? What are you shooting in that rifle? It used to be bullets. Bullets not cartoony enough? Huh, interesting. I usually miss that trigger, so. I think I missed something. I thought there was another room. Or did I get it already? No, I think I got it. Okay. Let's not die. That would be dumb. Okay, whoops. Cosmos again.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Or maybe not. Maybe he is new. For some reason I thought he was a repeat. Okay. Of course he's throwing bombs toward the side with the treasure. Oh, this is the room I'm thinking about. I thought I missed. It's this one up here. Okay, got another supercharged ramp. Oops. Man, let's not do that. Running into the wall is not good. Okay. Now we can flick the switch. And actually, at first, I didn't even know these switches were here. So it took me a little bit to figure out that there are switches there that you had to hit in order to change the ramp so you can go up. Whee! Whee! Whoop. Hello, extra life. I don't think there's anything back there. Nope. Okay. Oh, there was anything up there. I will be sad if there is. But unfortunately, I still have to go back up there because there's some treasure that I didn't get before falling off. I think you're really supposed to take the like supercharge and go all the way over here, but I just always feel better stopping up there and gliding rather than taking the chance that I just fly off into the water. All right, now we're ready to rescue the dragon. He's probably like, hey, free me already.
Be on the lookout for North Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Indeed. All right, there's all those dragons. Oops. Oh my gosh, come on. Took double damage in there somewhere. But it's not that hard. To go back over here. Oh. There's no more critters. Dang. Ah, I thought so. Well, I still landed on the platform. I didn't fall in the water, but... Okay, which enemies respawned? All these enemies. No, not again. I'm dead. Ugh, why is it that there's some enemies that just grab me in weird ways? Like, come on. We're gonna get rid of you first. Okay, there. Sheesh. Like, this is not that hard. Yay. Level complete. North Nexus. Ganorka Nexus. All right. Time for Gnasty Nork. 200. All right. Final boss. Whoa. Okay. You got to be prepared to move. He doesn't usually shoot that fast. At least he didn't in the original game. All right. So in order to get to him, we got to do a couple of things. So we'll avoid taking damage from him while we go over here. Ah, missed it. Yeah, and there's lots of treasure hidden in here too. So, in addition to trying to get the keys, you also start taking the treasure from Gnasty and Orc. All right. The charged flame. I don't know if it's really a glitch, but just like the thing that you can do to charge and flame doesn't work as well in this one. Input latency is just too high because if you stop to flame, you usually will just stop and not flame. You'll just do like a stutter step and not flame. There we go. So I will usually opt to just kind of let them run away and I'll pick up the treasure on the way by and go after them. Wow. Kind of a cool room, huh? Alright, come here. Wow, I tried to do the flame thing 3 times and it didn't do it. all successively. Okay, so then he's going to run away, so we have a few minutes to grab the treasure because you have to loop around again and get him pretty quickly, so it just makes more sense to just grab the treasure. Don't worry about him running, so he's just gonna sit there, especially since you have to grab things like that. Just let him go. Alright. Yeah, he is fast. Because you got to make it to the end in a specific amount of... It's not really like a specific amount of time, but you have to be close enough to him to like trigger him being able to take damage. Because you kind of have to get there while his back slightly turned or close to it so that he isn't really prepared for you. Okay, wow. It's a lot more generous in this version. Okay, this section is really tough because these platforms disappear very quickly. They like start retracting into the wall and you've got to go, go, go. And you can still fall through the level geometry right there. I thought they fixed that. Or I thought they would have. Man, if you hit that just right, you can fall right down there. Oh, do you have to redo the... Oh, you have to re-catch these guys? Dang it. Yep, you gotta re-catch both of them. Dang. That's unfortunate. Where are you? Ah, man. They really tried to mitigate that where you can't do that thing, but You still can, it's just way harder now. Alright, come here, Nork. That turn is really weird now. I don't know what's up with that. It's like Spyro can't bank that hard anymore. Dang it. Actually felt like I was moving faster that time. Make the left-hand bank, but the right-hand bank you can't. Strange. Okay, let's try this again and let's not fall through the level geometry right there again. Alright, cool. Gotcha. Game over. Now for the normal ending. Cheapy.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnork?
Gnasty Gnork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Interesting. In this version, that's very different because in the original version, they have another dragon in the background doing stuff like hitting him or like pushing the sheep around or whatever. One of them like kicks the sheep like off screen or whatever. So that's interesting that they changed it to just Spyro kind of pushing him around. But one thing that's kind of interesting is that Matt Copeland? Huh. I wonder if that's Stuart Copeland's kid or something. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I always thought that when Spyro says the sky's the limit, I always actually thought he used to say, I'll save these guys for a living. So, I don't know. That's just kind of an interesting thing that I thought I was hearing one thing, and I was not, so. Huh, they changed the credit sequence a lot. It used to be kind of like they would fly you around all the levels, and so instead they've opted for just a like concept art and scrolling credits. Interesting. Lots of office pets, what the? Spyro 3 team. These concept arts are kind of funny. Lots of special thanks. Wow. Sledgehammer Games, huh? They probably changed the credit sequence just because there's way more people that they need to mention here, and so trying to fit all of those people into the same style as the original game probably would have been near impossible. Vicarious Visions. So thank you to everyone who worked on this game, put all your hard work into it. Just really appreciate how faithful of a remake that it is, and it just hangs on to everything of the original and just up the visual quality, and just, I don't know. The playability is still really good, so thank you for making a very faithful remake. I greatly appreciate it. I loved the Spyro the Dragon trilogy as a child, and it's really good just to see it get such a good remaster. Mad snow? Man, we got mad snow up here. Definitely don't have mad snow here. We have mad heat here. Kind of another little interesting statistic is having streamed 4K 30 for the last, approaching 4 hours, we've only dropped 219 frames the entire time. That's pretty awesome. Insomniac Games. Additional special thanks. Super special shout out to all the original Spyro the Dragon team members who contributed to the original 3 games. The original music by Stuart Copeland. Reignited theme by Stuart Copeland. Interesting, so he did have a little bit to do with it. Cool. I really appreciate when people take time to thank the original creators and just take time to mention them. It's always good. I guess one thing that has changed, since the 90s, or just kind of at the dawn of video games or this kind of thing, is that when you made a game, the number of people working on it was very small, and now that you've got these multi-million-dollar games, you have huge numbers of people that contributed something to it, and so it's just absolutely incredible to me to watch these credits of these more modern games and to just see how many people actually put something into the game, whether it was, even like the public relations and the finance people. I mean, they just contribute so much to these huge games. And so it wasn't just like a team of 12 people working on a game, for a couple of months or whatever. It was, thousands of people working on a game for, a year or two. And so back in the 90s, you didn't really mention a lot of these people that did anything with it, but kind of over time and with legal and this kind of thing, you have to mention every single person that contributed something to it, which is both good because they need the recognition that they put their time and effort into doing something with it, but for the player, usually means you have to sit through these really long credit sequences that that are like unskippable because they want to make sure that every person's name gets recognized, and there's just no way to skip it at any point, so because there's no flags to say, oh, you've watched the credits already, so you can skip past this or whatever. Because I remember when my wife played through the trilogy and beat it and everything. I remember she just said that she got up and did something else for a little while and came back and saw that it was all done just because the credit sequence was so long. She was just like, I'm not sitting here for this. I'm going to get up and go do something else, and I'll come back when the credits are done. It's like, I appreciate everybody that works on it, but I'm going to go do something else while I wait. So, and I guess I kind of understand that too. So it just takes a while to go through the credits of everyone. The reason why I'm sitting through this whole credit sequence and not just saying goodbye is there's still something at the end here that we need to do, because there's still a whole other stage that, since we've completed everything up to this point, we can complete the extra stage, and so just gotta wait for the credits to finish out here before we can go do that. There they all are. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this game. All right, so after that very long credit sequence, back to the game. Where we can unlock the final stage. What are you doing here, Magnus?
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard, but the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
And I have. Let's go. Okay. So, in this stage, we have free flight. And what's kind of strange is the flight ceiling gets raised the higher you go, like the higher you jump in certain areas, the more it raises the flight ceiling. So, it's kind of strange in the way that it behaves right at first, but as you, yeah, see, because it like shifts you way down. But as you play more and more of the stage and kind of get to different areas and beat certain enemies and this kind of thing, it eventually kind of raises the ceiling where it doesn't feel so strange. But right at first, it's kind of weird. Oh, that just requires a charge. I thought for some reason that took a key. I was like, wait a minute. Like, what are they trying to pull here? Okay, so this raises the flight ceiling some more. So I'll apply to this area over here. Kind of ran right at me. Yeah, so actually when you jump here, you can actually see that you're hitting the ceiling. So in the original game, it was a little bit more smooth. Like you didn't really see that there was a ceiling. You would just kind of, you'd be able to jump, but you wouldn't really be able to glide very well. Like, it would just kind of push you down a little bit. But here, you can actually physically bounce off of the ceiling. So, that's different. Let's see here. Where's the next section? Here we go. Interesting. The keys still fly in the wall sideways. That was a glitch in the original game, and I actually thought they'd fix it here. Okay, so we raised the flight ceiling a little bit more. Whoops, hey. Hey, how did you get to speed up right there for no reason? What? they changed the AI? Because usually you'd just be able to cut him off right there and get him. Come on. Why is this guy being such a problem? Hey. Come on. There we go. Goodness gracious. That was not great. Okay. We can get up here. Yeah, that kind of directs you where you're supposed to go next, that whole thing. Okay, that key works. Okay, so raise the flight ceiling some more. The attention to detail in these areas and everything is just insane. I am blown away. Gotcha. Okay. So that unlocks that, which this whole section up here is pretty much just to raise the flight ceiling as high as it'll go. So I'm pretty sure. I think that. Yeah, I think that takes the limit away. Yeah, so now you just have free flight to go wherever. So, which means we need to find the rest of these, because there are plenty of these around. So before we return home, we get a very nice fireworks display for all of our hard work. Then you get to collect all of the treasure and watch the counter go up really fast. And there it is. There's all the treasure. So that's the last stage, and this should be the good ending now.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Replay the game. That's what they're telling you to do. So, and the adventure continues. So, that was kind of their teaser for another game, I think, just in their own way. So, then, so instead of having to watch the whole credit sequence again, I guess it just puts us here at the beginning with 100%. So let's get Sparks back up to full health. Oh wow, an extra life, nice. And let's go over to this ferry. Save our game for one final time. And that's it.
Hi, Spyro.
So, with that, that is the Spyro Reignited trilogy, at least Spyro 1 of the Reignited trilogy. So, super pretty, really fun to play, really faithful to the original game, and so I hope you guys check it out. So, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.